Well, I think you all know something, at least something about the Skene program. But if we are looking at some main points which are still valid and what we are doing right now. If I summarize a little bit, Skene Games Refueled program is Tekes program, and it's the first program which is directed to gaming industry and game-related business development in Tekes history. And our objective is to, of course, to increase gaming industry expertise and competence. And we are focusing or aiming to fund during the 3 years program about 35 million euros to enterprise R&D projects, but also industrial research as well. Here's the general picture of themes, methods, and goals of our programs. Of course, you know, Tekes, our main task is, of course, to offer R&D grants and loans to game industry programs and to academic partner also. Of course, there are some services. We try to launch industry foresights and studies. And of course, we are doing handle sparring and networking, trying to do some webinars. And of course, we are all the time promoting Finnish game industry all over the world. If you look at the action points and themes, mobile platforms, IP, validating digital distribution, and of course the gamification ideas are still here at the present in the program. And of course the long-term goal is to continue the success story of Finnish gaming industry. We are aiming the kind of state of mind where the companies in this country, game industry companies, game developers, are systematically developing success stories. Of course, the result of that is that Finland will be a hotspot of gaming industry, at least here in Europe, and of course, maybe there in the world as well. Here are the status of Skene program at the moment. We have quite balanced funding basket right now. Of course, the focus is there in startups, and we have also funded academic research as well. Right now, from the beginning of the program, we have funded more than 11 million euros to about 35 companies. And if we are also including the private funding, it's about the total volume is about 24 million euros, or maybe more. A few words about the funded projects which we have launched, funded. Some observations about that. I think the Skene themes have been realized very well among those projects. Distribution models, new earning models, parallel IBs, and the idea from game development to entertainment business thinking is present there. Projects have been very well prepared before Tekes contact. Focus have been in the long run competence developing, not just in the next game or first game release project. This is very important thing when we are funding R&D and the game industry. The focus is there in the long run competence developing. Also, it has been very glad to see that there have been early stage proceeding funding involved before negotiation with Tekes in many cases. That's fine. of course, when we are talking about the little bit bigger players, the core players, which we are funded, we have seen that the consortium contains startup companies as well, which is extremely good thing. But still there are some room for so-called value network projects, which means that we are hoping that for instance, there will be projects between the entertainment sector or gaming development sector or other industry as well. We know that it's not easy, but we encourage also for those projects. And of course, the gamification breakthroughs and success stories are still waiting, but we have seen new ideas coming and new startups are coming also from that sector. So we are living a very interesting times in that area as well. And I want to use this opportunity to remind for you some very basic things which are quite important before you are calling to Tekes or take contact to Tekes. These three basic things are actually quite important. Prepare a credible business plan. You are doing that for your own business, for your own sake, not just for Tekes. And resource and people. You need staff, you need people around you. In the long run, it's not just for you and your partner. You need people, you need networks around you. And when you are preparing Tekes projects, this is one key thing which we are looking at. Is the resources credible enough? And of course, funding, we all know that Tekes is committed to be with Finnish gaming industry. That's clear. That's our task. And we are extremely happy with the development and the value and the turnover of Finnish gaming industry, how it has been developed past few years. But especially when you are a startup and you are preparing a new opening and you are in a pre-seed stage and just started your business, it's very important that you concentrate the question of how to fund your company as a long run. Tekes grant and loans, they are okay and they are very important. But sooner or later, you need more money. And in that stage, when you take contact in Tekes, you had to have a credible plan how to survive through a death valley. And finally, you have to keep in mind, Tekes funding is not kind of a trophy for hard work or kind of award for creativity. It's a taxpayer investment to your business. And of course, taxpayers are waiting for some results. So the return of investment will be evaluated by terms of increasing tax revenue, new jobs, and also some other forms of benefits, which Finnish society can have from your project, from your company. So it's a win-win, or let's say win-win situation for all of us. And this is a kind of state of mind which you had to keep on your mind. Well, once again, very warm welcome. Enjoy today. We have great speakers here, great topics during this day. And remember that we are continuing after the lunch break or then afternoon in public funding panel. Also we are speaking these topics as well. But thank you and enjoy.